Zoom, how to prevent from happening what just happened to me a little bit earlier today. So I had a live session with Dennis Yu all around how to set up your Facebook Business Manager, how to really run, how to set that up in the right way to run Facebook ads for your clients and to kind of protect yourself from being hacked, to protect yourself from having your account potentially shut down in the future. And we had a great group with us. I think we had about 100 people on. It was going well. Dennis had an amazing session prepared. And somebody got into the Zoom session. Actually, a couple people got into the Zoom session and took it over. And they shared their screen and they were annotating on the screen, and it went south extremely quickly. And I'm still mortified by this because this has happened to me in the past. And I thought I had it under control. I thought, hey, you know what? Now we know what to do. We can have multiple co-hosts. We can find the people. We can remove them. I had even learned, how to configure the settings to prevent that type of thing from happening. But here I am, second time, big group, and mortified, completely mortified by the images that were put up on the screen, the fact that a lot of your time was wasted, Dennis Yu's time was wasted. It was not what I wanted to have happen. And so I wanted to kind of, for those of you that are wondering, we're going to reschedule the session with Dennis Yu. It's going to be next week on Thursday, 11 a.m. Eastern time. So you have a chance to rejoin, you have a chance to participate. But I figured rather than just calling it, hey, you know what, it is what it is. This shouldn't have happened, right? Nobody should have been messing with our Zoom session. I thought it'd be better to use this opportunity to say, hey, if you're doing live sessions, if you're doing Zooms, you can protect yourself, right? There's ways to prevent this from happening. So I'm going to share my screen right now, and I'm logged into Zoom. There's a link here directly from Zoom, how to prevent your account from getting hijacked, right? How to prevent somebody from coming in and doing shenanigans inside one of your live sessions. One good idea is to have co-hosts, right? People that are also watching, and if you're watching, you can remove people. And that was my plan, right? I was like, we're going to have people I trust, people I know already vetted on today's session. But as I was removing people, there was more. Like there was a handful of people sharing the screen, putting up nasty images, saying bad things that I don't want publicly said. So here's what you need to do. The main thing you need to do, if you have a group, and let's just say it's going to be more than 20 people, inside the meeting, when it's live, you go share screen, advanced options. So you should be seeing this right now. And what you want to do is who can share screen? Only the host, right? That's the key setting you want to have enabled. This way, when you're the host and you're in there and you're running the session, and your co-host, you guys can share. But the others that are in there can't do that, right? So that's pretty important. That's one of the key settings you want to have. You want to have enabled so that that doesn't happen to you in your meeting. So just so you know, there's also a link that I've shared, and it's directly from Zoom, because this is a common thing, unfortunately, that's happening. People gain access to the Zoom link, they gain access to the meeting, they go in and they mess things up. So use this as an opportunity for yourself to prevent this from happening. All kinds of things you can put in place to prevent people from going in and hijacking your particular meeting. So again, that right there, advanced sharing options, only the host can share, will save you a lot of heartache. The other thing you want to turn off is annotations. There's a setting in here that you can turn on to prevent people from being able to annotate on your screen. Also something, unfortunately, that happens where they draw nasty images right in the middle of your session. So if you're going to be doing meetings of greater than 20 to 30 people live, you want to know about these settings. You want to have them enabled to prevent this from happening to you. Now, for those of you that were interested in rejoining the session with Dennis and kind of learning how to set up your Facebook Business Manager and making sure that you've got that nice and tidy, I've added the link here. It's go.sevenfigureagency.com. Member training. you can register there, get yourself signed up for it. Again, it's going to be next Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Again, I do apologize, and hopefully this is a learning lesson for all of us. So any questions about this, let me know. Again, I appreciate you guys' grace with the whole situation and how it went down. But that's it for now. We'll be back again live with Dennis next week on Thursday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Talk to you guys soon.